those voices? Where am I? I know this place. I've been here before. I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here. These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again. I need to get out. The voices are calling me. My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to... Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out. All right. Time to gather my things. I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry. I'm definitely going to miss this bed. Falling asleep to the ship's rocking was delightful. I missed the sea so much when we moved to Denver. It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want. It's a relief that I don't need it to walk anymore. I think I've overpacked. Captain Hodgson has a very particular taste when it comes to decor. What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip? Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher. After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture. I love this song. Oh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak. I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase. Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down. All right, now it's open. Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions. I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up. This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home.
You're all
Okay,
set,
Nora.
madam.
From here on
The
out,
motor
you're
boat
on
is
your
ready.
own.
Lower the motorboat. Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
But please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it.
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hodgson. Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find? Whatever it was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there to this place, an island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name. Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about? This can't be a coincidence. A breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why? There's definitely something strange about this place. Okay, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here. I'll leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to camp. I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them. The tent. So somebody was on this island recently. Well, that's a vivo, a flute that the Polynesians play with their nose. I won't be... A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too. Someone has been chopping down palm trees. A lot of them. Maybe to build something. I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual. Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy. Looks like it opens from the other side. These wooden figures are called unu. This seems to be telling a story. peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island. From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one? Well, that did something. Something's missing here. What? Someone carved my name in the back of this unu. A carving tool. This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here. This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt. What a lovely flower offering. Well, look what's hidden here. This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing. Lady Shannon? Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal. Is that Harry? Harry, you were here! You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go? A mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either. It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders. What a beautiful mountainous landscape. I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp. Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol. Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal. This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it. Oh my, this is so beautiful. What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets. There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal. Polynesian chieftains make their head ornaments with lorikeet feathers. What a lovely souvenir. This looks like cargo from an earlier voyage, long before Harry's expedition. A shortcut. That's convenient. Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth. This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier, but a Polynesian version. Well, I guess I hit the jackpot. That's my ticket across the river then. The motorboat. It's gone. And I had my luggage in it. All my things gone. And the tide was so weak, it couldn't have carried the boat away. What happened here? Steady now. How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time. Wow, what is this place? I better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here. This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop. Is something missing here? Is something missing here? A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel. The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here. It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus? Could these tikis be some sort of guardians? Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well? What well? So now you believe in magic, old pal? Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual? Fascinating.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I detoured from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone by when suddenly my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that white sand beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
Something's missing inside that emblem. They're composed of 4 pieces. Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me. Ooh, looks like someone didn't like you very much, Harry. This fella sounds pretty hot-headed. I've never cared much for games of chance. I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun. They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them. Very neat. Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe. Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe. Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker. His real name was Costas? Nice comb. Who worries this much about their appearance? Oh, damn it. Someone on the expedition died. What a delicate piece of craftsmanship. A farewell message from a friend. I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. If he'd known this was going to happen, he'd never have come here. Did they use all the dynamite? Something's missing here. He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down. They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark. I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first. It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal. The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross. What peculiar rock formations. Is this basalt? Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite? Look at this little fellow. An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection. Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky. I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information. Got it. It's been whipped out of something else. The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable. Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad. More drawings. Interesting. That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him. You put together quite an expedition, Harry, and all just for little old me.
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry. The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it. Black ooze. In a telescope? Other planes of existence. That's bats. Where did did you get this strange device, Harry? I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned. Something's missing here. Jeepers! A stranded ship! Secret compartment. What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it. Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern? This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain. Wow, really old photo. The island is wearing a lot of tribal ornaments, but none of them seem Polynesian. This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop. How is that possible? What fascinating technology. Oh my! Oh my goodness, what happened here? A medical bed soaked in blood. That black ooze again. Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands. Heavens, he's losing his mind. Cripes, this man was splashed with that black liquid. Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar. Is this a picture of my hand? Erythrocytes. Wait a minute. Is this what was in the doctor's blood? Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness. I'd better not touch it. And given what happened, they shouldn't have either. Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort? Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath. I can press these star-shaped tiles. Were these eyes related to the ritual? Is somebody whispering? Hello? Is anyone down here? I almost feel as if they're watching me. Do they have 2 pupils? I feel disoriented down here. This eye, is it calling to me? Are these ornamental? Or something else? I almost feel as if they're watching me. Another eye. I hear whispering. I feel disoriented down here. I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case. Oh, the whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that? You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it. This looks like another job by Handyman Harry. Maybe he heard the whispers too. How old is this mural? It looks really ancient. It depicts a ritual of some sort. What are they doing to their eyes? Well, that should save some time. Yes, I think I solved it. I wonder what I might be able to see with this lens. It fits. What? What on earth? What is happening? My God, what was that I saw? What were those stars? I believe this symbol means humble gawker of glamorous indie games. Brilliant. Right, looks like I solved it.
Great Scott! The well is filling up. That's black ooze. No. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling faint.
What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream. I can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding. Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon? Wait a moment, no! Ah! I can breathe. Underwater. I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this? I need to get a closer look. Torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it? I'm terrified. I've always been afraid of storms, but something or someone seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my imagination? My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size. No power.
Oliver, close the hatchway. We're getting knee-deep in water. Wait, that thing's inside. Open fire! It's gone. For now. What the hell's Braddock, damn it? Braddock is dead, Captain. The same beast what dragged Sil into the water killed him. Jesus, the ship's sinking. No, it isn't sinking. Something is dragging us down to the deep. Ah!
Sweet Jesus, those screams. And what were those beasts that attacked them? This place gives me the creeps. I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. That voice. Is that Harry? No, just a recording.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground.
The ship was whaling not far from here.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived. Stranded on
This is the captain's last entry.
Please send help immediately.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
From the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run
Frank
aground.
is certainly a resourceful man.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on
What
this
were you
island.
looking for in the heart of the island?
Please send help immediately.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued.
Is a distress call
Did they give up hope?
Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles.
Maybe the legend is more real than it
The
seems.
Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived.
Black Ooze's properties are
Stranded on this
perplexing.
island. Please send help immediately.
And I was completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
The Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition.
I better write down those numbers in my journal.
Of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted. For. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness. At last, some light. That should make things easier. Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole. Looks like they took items from the stranded ship. The menu is rather limited here. Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah. Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze. A white fedora. It's really dirty. Oh dear. This dock was a certifiable loon. The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. These medical tools are hair-raising. I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are. These two fellas seem to get along pretty well. I don't know if someone in the expedition was a cook, but I really hope they didn't rely on Harry for it. When he lived in the dormitory, he only ate out of tomato soup and corn cans. I've never seen anybody with such poor nourishment. The expedition only has 5 members now. There are only 4 chairs around the campfire. Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some more? Someone took notes about some important dates. Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories. A portable typewriter. Photographic film. Goodness me, what a collection of happy news. Oh my. I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness. He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack? What happened on this ship?
So, is this recording? Mm-hmm. Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it. Why?
So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to blame you.
Wait. Where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Get off me, lunatic!
Hold it! Hold it for Christ's sake! Call De Aroa, quick!
My God. Look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me? Those footprints definitely do not look human. This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks? I've never seen Harry so angry. I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal. Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable. A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon. How can someone build something like this out of stone? You always did have a good ear, Harry. These symbols are linked to the piano keys. Wow, look at the size of these stones. What kind of doodad is this? It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal. It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though. Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking. You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn. So this is the reason the ship was scavenged. What kind of machine were you building? Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot. Harry isn't usually very charming, but he really seems to like Frank. Photo. I can't make out what's in it. When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense. That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open? This ornate structure certainly isn't natural. Not man-made either. This feels ominous. Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure. Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide. quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess. I think this is the right one.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
Poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I I will find you, my love. Let's see what the next one does. That's where Harry must have gone. I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.